If you like our content, please like, subscribe, and click the notification bell to get alerts when we introduce new videos. In this video, I'll demonstrate how to apply a patch to the IoT controller. When new software is released or patches are released for the IoT controller or its associated virtual smart zone controller software, announcements are sent to Ruckus users and it's posted on the Ruckus Support website. So if I go to the Ruckus Support website and I go to the Ruckus IoT suite, here you can see that we have documentation and we have software downloads. So we'll look at the software downloads first, and I can scroll down through here, and you'll notice that we have a 151122. This is the latest release version for the IoT controller. But a lot of people aren't up at this level and have earlier versions. So if I filter on this, if I just want to show the 1.5 versions, and I scroll to the bottom, you'll see that we have a 150034 version number. If I want to upgrade to higher versions, I have to go up through this cycle. So you notice that for 150034, we have an upgrade patch image. Most of these are install images, whether they're OVA or they're an upgrade image for either KVM or VMware. So in this case, there is a maintenance release patch, and this is the one that I'm going to install. So in order to find out what I need to do on this, I'm going to go to my software documentation. So I'll scroll back up, and I'm going to go to Documents. And you notice here that I have a 1.5 MR1 release note. So I want to open this up to find out what's in this release. I'll click on that, open up the file, and this brings me to my Ruckus IoT 1.5 MR1 release notes. So I'm going to scroll down on here, and I'll see what's new in this release. The key component here is the change behavior. I'm going to blow this up a little bit. It says the patch, VRiot patch 1500.34 will be required for those IoT controllers upgrading from 150034 to a later version. Otherwise, the upgrade will fail. Now, it gives an additional note here, and it says that in 1501, the default IoT controller hard disk size is increased to 20 gigabytes. In the pre-1.5 versions, the size was just 8 gigabytes. So before upgrading to 1501, the customer is expected to increase the hard disk to 20 gigabytes. So in my case, I won't have to do this because I'm going to be starting with 150034. But if I had an earlier release, then I would have to take this into account. Now, if I scroll down a little further, this gives me the release build compatibility matrix. And in this case, I'm going to be going from 150034 and I'm going to be going up to 150038. You notice also that it gives me the Smart Zone version. So the Smart Zone version of what I'm currently on is 5112.155.24. And the good news is that I don't have to upgrade my virtual Smart Zone controller in order to put this patch in. So all I have to do is apply the patch. So if, for example, I go to my virtual Smart Zone, you'll see that my version number here is 5112.155.24. So I'm in compliance there. On my IoT controller, my version number is 150034. This is the one that we're going to patch. So back on my software downloads, so I'm going to go in and download this patch, and then I'll apply that to my IoT controller. And as a note, patches are fairly rare. Most of the software that is released are upgrade images. So this demonstration is just showing how to download the patch and then how to upgrade our IoT controller with that patch. So in order to apply the patch, I would go to my IoT controller, and from the main dashboard, I would go to Admin, and then I would click on Version and Patches. And as you can see, it gets my current version. It says it's 1500.34. So in a normal upgrade, I would upload an image, but in this case, I'm going to click on Upload Patch. And the patch that I'm going to select is VRiot patch. This is the one that I downloaded. So I'll go ahead and tag that and open that. And it'll go ahead and upload the patch. And it says the patch file was uploaded. So you can see it gives me the version list, 150034. It gives me the patch list, but it says the patch is not applied, so now I have to apply the patch. And now I'll go ahead and apply that patch. And it says that the patch was applied successfully. Go ahead and refresh. And you can see now that our patch has been applied. So this completes our demo on applying patches to the IoT controller. Just remember that patches are rare and make sure that you read the release notes before applying the patch.